Hi, welcome to Signs for Tucker. This is lesson 7. We're learning so we're going to do 7 this way. Okay, in today's lesson, we're going to learn and talk about people, like kind of like the person identifier, I, me, if you notice the same thing, and then like we, them, that kind of thing. And then we're also going to talk about prepositions. All right, let's get going. Really quick ASL etiquette. If you do not know the word, I don't think I've talked about this before, and the word is 4 letters or less, you're going to finger spell it. So some of your prepositions and some of your person identifiers, if you don't know the sign, it is totally acceptable to finger spell it. So that is A-okay. All right, so for people, this is a sign for people. So your person identifier, like your teacher, your ER, you can add to the end of basically anything. You can be a bus driver, a teacher, police officer. So you just put that on the end to signify that you're talking about the person and not the career. If that makes sense. I, for ASL, I and me. For English, I, and put it on your heart. I. You're going to point. ASL, you can point. You're not going to hurt no one's feelings. You just point to wherever you is in the room. So, Kevin, I'm pointing to you. All right? You all, so if you're talking about more than one person, or in the South, y'all, you can do all of you. And it's kind of like a collective all of you. You, this is all, A-L-L, and you're doing 2 L's all together. And that's more if you're talking about all of the clothes are dirty, that kind of thing. Things, not people. Okay? So, you all. We, it's a W, and you're going from one shoulder to your other shoulder. We. Us, it's a U, one shoulder to the other shoulder. Us. You can also do we and us, 3-finger handshake, and do we, us. If you are part of the we and us. We, us. We, us. We, us. That kind of thing. That will work. They, them. Open palm, flat, come across, switch to a Y because they ends in Y. Them, you switch to an M. They, them. You can also, they and them here, they have the toy. Okay? You can do it to wherever the general area that everyone is at. He, him, his. And she, her. Boy, like you're wearing a ball cap, boy. Girl is for the old bonnets. Back in the day, girls used to have the ribbons on the bonnets. Girl. All of your masculine signs are up here. All your feminine signs are usually right here. And so, man, woman. So, he, him, his. He, him, his. It's this, you're coming off the top of the head, the same area that you would for boy. She, her. She, her. And he is an E. Him is an M. H is an S. She is an E. Her is an R. It's really straightforward. Those are more English signs than ASL. But if you can remember, your masculine signs are here, your feminine signs are here. You can and then hopefully you know how to spell he, him, her, his, she, and her. Then you can probably figure out where to put it. It. Here. It. Pointer finger. Your pinky finger. And you're just stabbing your palm. I was taught it this way. I have seen people do it this way. But when I was first learning, it always went to either side. So, people, person. This is, people, person, ER modifier. You can add to make it into a job or career. I, me. You all. We, us. They, them. He, him, his, she, her, boy, girl, man, woman, it. And I don't really think it should be as part of person, but I know a lot of people do include the word it in there as well. So I know that some people will be like, why is it in there? So that's why it's in there. Prepositions! These are fun. Okay. You kind of have to have your prepositions to build on to for teaching a lot of your lessons. So that's why we're gonna. I know we have a lot of nouns for eating and your colors and stuff, and you need your colors for your descriptions. But then you're also gonna need your prepositions to build off of. I want you to go upstairs, or I want you to go down, or you need to get down, or if you're trying to direct someone on it's above or it's below. So you're going to need to add those in with your nouns probably right about now to help give direction to little bitties. So, or also for communication, if you're learning on your own, you're going to need to have that to be like, noun, 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 noun. I need kind of a direction on what to do with these nouns or descriptions on to tell someone else where to go and that kind of thing. So that's why we're doing prepositions now. Okay, so above, and you can either start equal or you can start on top, your dominant hand on top. So if you're left-handed, your dominant hand is going to be here, whichever way you are. I'm right-handed, so it's going to look like this. And you just come up and you circle it around above. All right, below, same position as above. You're just going to go below and kind of do a little general circle around. If you're left-handed, it's going to look like this. And I don't do left-handed smoothly. Across. Imagine that your non-dominant hand is a bridge or a table, something like that. Dominant hand going across. So your knuckles is kind of what I've always used, and the bottom of your hand, your pinky, you kind of run it across your knuckles. Okay. At, you can do a fist or you can do kind of like a bit palm. At. And the way I kind of always thought of this is like an airplane's flying down the land. At. Around. There's two ways to do around, and it depends on how you're using around. You can do pointer finger to pointer finger, me. Then you do around like this. So this pointer finger is going around, kind of like the hands on the clock. You can come back and meet, or you can just keep going around. This can be used for put the string around, that kind of thing. Or you might have an object, a table, a tree, a chair, and you could say that you need to walk around the tree. Okay? Or the table, walk around the table. Okay? Just depends on what you're using it for, what kind of context you're using it in. If you're using usually typically if you're talking about a thing and you want to put the thing around, you need to do it this way. But if you're talking around a person going around an actual thing like a tree, a table, a chair, set that up and then do around like that. Before. Remember above, you're going to do it this way, just flip it. And then you're going to, I start this way, no, that's not technically the right way. And you're going to come towards you before. It's because, then this is after, but think of before. I'll explain to keep the difference straight. This is your finishing line. Anything, think of your hands as the finishing line and you're running the race. This is before you get to the finishing line. This is after the finishing line. And that might help you keep the two straight at home. So before the finishing line, after the finishing line. Okay? Front, it's two ways to sign front. Again, it depends on if you're talking about a person or an object. Front, like it is in front of something. This is A hand shapes. You put them side by side. And you're going to learn later that this is a sign for with. but then you move your dominant hand in front of your non-dominant hand. In front. Front as in it's in front of you, front of you. Okay? So this is my front side of my body. Front side of my body. Moving around in front. You're going to talk about you front. If it's in front of you, you're going to do this. Or if it's in front of a person, you're going to probably do this. If it's in front of an object, like the glass is in front of the phone, that's probably how you're going to set that one up. Behind, same exact rules. Starting here, moving it behind. And then behind. And this is more yesterday. This happened in the past. This is behind you. Okay? This is only really more like this is in the here and now. This is currently in front of you. Okay? Beside. Beside can be the side, the side, the side, the side. You can do flat hands. You can do freehand shape, whichever way works best for you. I've even seen people do more of a closed or bent C hand shape. And also, if you are trying to put like a cup, something that has circular shape, or your phone, you could even say my phone's beside, the cup's beside, the side. You can set it up like that as well. Between. And think of it, this is sharing. And sharing builds off of between because you're sharing between two people. But between is a little bit less of sharing. Between is just a little bitty bouncing back and forth. During. Two D's. Go back to your ABCs. Two D's. And you're sliding down the front of your body and then coming up. During. For. Or you can also do for as in for to give. Okay. You can even finger spell for. F-O-R. Not number 4, but 4. Think forehead, pointer. And in the beginning I go signs for Tucker. 4. From pointer finger, an X hand shape, and you're pulling it from your pointer finger. I always go from knuckle to knuckle, and I think like I'm taking my knuckle away from that one, whatever kind of works for you, but that's from. And you're gonna pull towards you. If you're getting something from someone else, you can drop this and say from that person, from this person, from, just wherever that from is from. Right? In. Do not confuse in and inside. In, I have a bent C, kind of an open C, like a Muppet, thick Muppet. And then I have bent here, and I'm grabbing it. It's stopping. Inside, you're going to go inside. So in, you're going to actually stop. Okay? In, out. You're just taking exact same hand shape. Out. Inside, you're going through. Like you have to walk through the door to get inside. That helps you remember the difference. Inside. Outside. Double up the motion for out. Instead of out, you come out once. Outside, you're going to twice. On and off. These are really, on and off are like easy peasy. On, A hand shape, bit B, bit palm on top. Off. Through. The technical way to sound through is make, I don't know how to describe this handshake with the B in the middle instead of the B here, and you come through with a flat palm. live long and prosper, live long and prosper handshake. You do the live long and prosper handshake, and then you come through like that. That's the technical way. That's really awkward for me. I do, and you will probably see other people do, basically a V handshake with your ring finger and your pinky finger up, and then straight palm coming through. You might see it like this, like if someone has dexterity issues and they can't open up their hands all the way, fingers all the way. You might see it like that. But that's the technical way. Tricky for me. 2, pointer finger, and the tips are traveling to each other. 2. And you can also do this to that person, to them. Probably not going to see that a lot because that looks a lot like you, and to you is going to be implied in the context of your sign, so, or to them. So to, you're probably not going to use an awful lot, but just in case you do. 2, up, down, up, down, up, and kind of want to look where you're going, down. With 2 A handshakes, and you come together with. Okay. Under, flat handshake, dominant hand. It's like your A handshake, but you go stick your thumb out and think like candle under a bushel, and you're going to kind of circle it around. Okay, under. And this is different from below because something can be like below the tree. We had arguments in school about the difference between below and under. 9 times out of 10 you can use them interchangeably, but there's always like that 10th time you can't. So under, and you're circling around. Under. All right, quick review of prepositions because they're so much fun. All right, above, below, across, at, around, before, after, front, behind, beside, between, during, for, from, in, out, inside, outside, on, off, through, to, under, up, down, with. There are more prepositions out there. Again, like of, you're going to finger spell. Or if they're kind of like a prepositional phrase, I did not include those. So if you have any questions about those or clarifications about those, let me know. Please hit the little bell over here to get notifications for when we get a new video up and running. Please subscribe below, and like the video if you like it. If you don't, please don't like it. But anyway, please leave comments below, questions below. Remember to keep everything family friendly for my nephew Tucker. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thanks. Bye. With 2 A handships. They're handships. Oh, because they're so fun. I skipped under. Please subscribe. I'm going to give it probably a 4 count because I count fast because I'm Southern. Not really.
No.
Okay.
You know that's going on the blooper reel, right?
No. I could not go to the blooper reel.